Okay, good morning. This meeting is being recorded and we have quorum. Just before we get started, I'd like to say, I went to the fields one morning and just wanted to thank him for his service and for the memories. Anybody else have anything they want to say? Okay.
No, it was very nice. I attended there as well. I was kind of hoping maybe we could do something to memorialize them when we get our new building, maybe put a plaque in there or something like that. You know, once we get to another spot, not do it here, but do something like that, I think.
I know I've represented the board for more than 40 years anyway, and I don't remember a time when Bill wasn't here. So his longevity was pretty phenomenal.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna call the meeting to order. We do have quorum and it's 9, looks like 0102. All right, has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes from June 2020? And if so, can I get
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
I'll second that.
all in favor? Are there any additions to today's agenda?
We'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
A second.
All in favor? Correspondence and public comment. Nothing there. We'll have a report from the director.
Okay, so our director's report is pretty short and sweet. You know, it's that time of the year we're working on mostly voter registration, getting everything organized and prepped and ready to go for the next stage in our office. We did have a voter registration volunteer training. We had 3 people come in that were trained to be volunteers, so they'll help out at the fair and in other places around our county. And we met with the county representatives and an architect in regards to a new facility for us. We went over what our needs are and what can it be done to facilitate those needs in the old Board of Ed building versus if they were to build new. They are going to get back to us. They said it would be a few weeks before they can go ahead and put together a proposal. There's some reports that they have to run, but then they'll let us know as soon as they have it. They do know that we're kind of on a time crunch, especially with the upcoming election, on what our options would be. And that concludes my report.
So they are still considering the old Board of Ed building
Correct, yes. They brought
as
in,
it is?
no,
They would tear it down?
not completely tear it down. It would be a renovation. Because it wouldn't be the front side of the building where the classrooms are, it would be the back side that was already newer in comparison to the front side.
Had more open space.
Yeah, they had that has a warehouse built into it.
Have you toured it
Yes,
recently? I mean,
yes.
Okay. What do you think?
It needs a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially with all the electronics and computer wiring that needs to be done.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
need
imagine
would
that
be
that would be cost effective.
a pretty large rehaul in that part.
Sorry,
They'd have a lot that they need to do to get it to where we would need it.
are they really pushing that
That's one of our only options right now at this time.
only option?
That would work okay for our polling place as well, for the parking.
If the architect can come in and build it the way that we need it and make sure that it's safe, yes.
So what is the process? They come back and tell you, we want to pursue this location and it has to be accepted. Is there any way to say we don't agree, or?
If it comes down to that, I believe we have an option to say no, that we'd like to pursue something else, because it has to fit our needs. So they're not going to put us in anything that's not going to facilitate what our equipment requirements are, especially with housing ballots and everything else that's climate controlled. So there's a lot of work that they need to do to get it to that point.
When it gets to that point, there's someone from the state will come with you, look at it, make sure, I mean, is it just our decision?
It's our
It's county decision.
It's a good site. It's just a
Yeah.
facility.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
There's plenty of room.
issue.
But if they just go to the studs and then remodel for you, it could.
We'll find out. We'll see what they have to say when they give us our proposal. So
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, board council report.
Oh, nothing happened this month? I would think, for change, which is a good thing.
All right, we're going to old business, the Queen Anne's County 4-H Fair outreach.
Just a reminder, if anyone wants to come out and volunteer to work at the booth with us, let us know what days you're available and we'll reach down and you can help out.
What are the dates of the fair?
The dates of the fair are August the 11th through 16th.
From past experience, what days are you usually lacking help or board members? Or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. So we have it scheduled right now that all staff is covering it.
Right.
But if you guys want to help, I'll give the staff a break because everybody's got 2 days. That's in time of that, yeah.
Okay. And there are increments when you come for the evening, you're there for the evening.
You're there for the evening. So it's 5 to 9 during the week, and then on the weekend, I think it's 10 to 3. Is that right, guys? 10 to 3.
It's the 16th, at end of Saturday.
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 And just send you a note.
Yep, just let us know. If you wanted to do part of Saturday, because that's a long day, you can certainly do part of Saturday.
All righty, is there any new business?
Yeah, so I read about or heard on the news that there might be some movement with voter ID. And I was wondering, has the state said anything to you regarding that?
No.
Okay. And if it were to happen, how would that affect us? In the training that you do and, you know, what requirements, I guess we'd have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
they're
be
gonna tell-
100% driven by what they go make us say.
Right, exactly, yeah, but I was just thinking ahead, because it sounded like you really were pushing it. And it may come out like at the very end, you know, before the primary or something. And I'm just wondering, should we be thinking about it? That's all.
At this point, but at our level, there's nothing that we can say or do for it. It would be that if the state, if they do say that's something that we need to do, the state would have to give us directive on how we're going to accommodate that.
So we would follow what the
We
state
just follow what the
says.
state says.
Well, any more on it from the liquor board, they could use scanners, but I understand some of the fake ideas go through a scanner.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they're good, they're real.
Just my recollection from our last meeting is that there was, some talk or questions about being privy to the, finance.
The budget.
The budget, I'm sorry, the budget, is there any, now you run July to June, right? Same as the county. We just wanted to be able to see the budget, at some point, so.
That would have been done a couple months ago.
Yeah, the budget for the next fiscal year is
So for the
set.
next fiscal year.
Yeah,
They said the county sends it out to all the agencies and then they put it out for public comment too.
and you're in because of what, early spring, February, March?
For what we submit,
Yeah,
we submit January.
January, okay. So to answer your question, we would have to get together with Chrissy in January. when the
Well,
budget-
no, I'm not saying, I didn't hear that we wanted to have input into people. You would have some knowledge of what's.
But you may want more than that, you may want to put the 2 cents worth in January, if we want to make a change, to make sure it's accurate.
I think, yeah, that's something we can vote on, but just eyeballing it right now. Alrighty, whatever, disclosures. Anybody got anything? Confirmation of the next meeting, August 28th, 2025. Everybody good with that? No closed session for that. All right, and can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.